Oh yeah, there's the plagues. Here it is, Dexter season 6, episode 4. And are things gonna get more weird and creepy, or are they gonna settle back to normal Dexter? Let's find out now. Season 6, episode 4, a horse of a different color. I just gotta dive in. I can't wait to see what happens here. I gotta see what they do with this.
Do you undertake to keep God's commandments and...
The baptism.
Some people think that religion began as a way for primitive cultures to explain natural phenomenon.
Raised to walk in newness of life.
Go for a swim, come out a new man. If only I believed it were that simple.
Maybe it is, Dexter. Maybe it is.
It's
Poor
written
Harrison.
all over his face.
Part of what this is in a true baptism, which is a full repentance of the way you've lived. And, you know, a repentance is a full 180-degree turn. So I'm facing here. It's turning and facing the other direction and walking another way. I'm no longer walking in the life that I have lived up to this point. I'm going to walk in a new life. I'm going to be a new person. I'm going to make new choices. I'm going to have a new focus and a mission and a purpose for God in this instance with baptism. And part of that baptism is the cleansing of the Spirit for you to be able to walk in a new way of life. And, you know, having done that at full immersion baptism, which I love watching and appreciated doing, it is a freeing thing. And the reason when you do it, when you live for the right purpose, see, Dexter has a very hard time seeing any of this because he's still living in the same way. Like, he can't walk in any different direction. It means him never doing this killing again, which he can't fathom life without doing. So therefore, he can't do what Brother Sam's asking him to do. It's not just about whether religion's real or not. It's that Dexter is so science-based and also based in what he's been taught by his dad and ingrained with. If Sam's really clean, which I don't know if he is or not, but if somebody is, they are free. They have nothing to hide. Somebody said to me once, if you have nothing else to defend, if you have nothing else to hide, then you have nothing else to defend. That was the way it was said. And I thought, wow, that was really smart the way that was said. If I have nothing else to hide, then I have nothing to defend and try to keep secret. So in 12-step programs, I tell you, only as sick as your secrets. And so your secrets reveal kind of who you are. And so this idea here for Dexter is it can be that simple. You can walk a new life. You can make choices every day to be the best person you can be. We all make mistakes. We all stumble. But we could try to live in a new way of life. And it's tremendously freeing to where I don't burden myself with the same ways or habits or things I used to do. He's so cute.
It's my son, Harrison. Can you say hi?
Huh.
Guess not.
You had another accident?
Bad driving karma.
Man, somebody trying to tell you to slow down, brother.
Huh.
You think you make the sun come up in the morning? You think you can make the tide come in?
No, but that's the Earth rotating on its axis, the pull of the moon.
Don't forget, if you want this episode or any episode of Dexter fully unedited, go to our Patreon page. The VIP tier over there has all episodes fully unedited and way earlier than YouTube will ever get them. It's a great place, community. Chat with me, everybody else there about it in a chat room, and see all the other content. VIP tier, Patreon, try it out.
Harrison, get the car.
Yeah, somebody got to do the driving with him.
That is funny. I like that. They seem like they get along pretty well. Man, bro. Who's corralling the horse? Oh, they got it. This is rich. Now, you would think they would, at this point, tie that stitching with the snakes to this, because this is really ritualistic stuff. This is creepy. It's weird. This is sending a message kind of thing. This isn't really a gang related. Like, a gang's not going to pull together a couple of horses, put them in statues with mannequins and heads. Like, this is something that's beyond.
Some sick fuck sewed body parts to mannequins and then strapped them to horses.
Body parts, the spectacle makes me think of...
Brian, my brother.
Yeah.
Just the idea that someone would put this much
Imagination.
brutality into killing.
Lieutenant.
I'm in the middle of something. Remember this?
Symbol.
reported 4 horses missing 2 days ago.
Quinn?
Mountain patrol's on the way.
4 of them?
He's saying it's the end of the world, something like that. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
This is Mike Anderson from Chicago. He's my replacement. Mike, this is everyone.
A little hot down there for a
Killer's
suit.
showing us a scene from the Book of Revelation.
That's what I was saying back at the beginning of season 6. I want 6. If they're painting something out of Revelation, because and where are the horses? I only see 2 horses, but behind them is, they were just looking at the other one. So there are 4 horses riding in. I only see 2.
Damn, it's hot out here.
Yeah, it's Miami. Genius.
What about snakes?
What about it?
So there were 4. Okay.
Whoever did this seems to be a member of my tribe, but this is a horse of a different color. What is this?
Piecing things back together.
Some kind of stabbing implement. Won't know for sure until we get the ME's measurements of the wound.
What about the cuts on the body?
I'm guessing bone saw.
I'm trying to look it up because I wanted to be able to match up what this says. But it's so much like Biney. I just keep thinking of it as Biney. You know, doing very specifically chopping into parts the way they are, the mannequin, like puppet type stuff. Revelation 12:3. Then another sign appeared in heaven, an enormous red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns. And then this is where it led to it didn't say snakes, but the dragon stood on the shore of the sea, and I saw a beast coming out of the sea. It had 10 horns and 7 heads. So it was coming out of the sea. That's why they had her at the sea, at the water. And then, so it's repainting, and Revelation is the final book of the Bible, which paints the vision of John, I believe, that he had of the future end of the world, like what's going to happen here on earth when we get to the final culmination of heaven and its creation. It's not going to come without a really horrible ending and a struggle in terms of good versus evil. So a lot of crazy stuff happened, and it's quite a book to read in terms of like, wow, this sounds like, in a way, I'm not sure I want to be there for that. But that's where that comes. And then they did the 4 horsemen. Let's see where that one's from. Revelation 6. Well, let's talk about the horses. I looked in there, before me was a white horse. Its rider held a bow, and he was given a crown, and he rode out as a conqueror bent on conquest. So I'd have to dive into it a little bit more. I don't want to have to do all that right now. But it is interesting. I wonder if they're going to paint the picture of Revelation all the way through this season, because it's stuff they're having to learn. But it's clever how he comes down from Chicago and it's like, this is a picture. He was kind of brazen. You don't want to come in that ballsy, but this is a symbol, I think. I would tie these 2 together pretty easily, just in terms of that was kind of creepy with snakes, 7 of them, and then with 4 horses.
What do we have here?
Oh, man, y'all.
1242.
Jesus, how much does this fucker have to say?
A lot.
A lot.
Wanna bet he left one on the snake's victim too?
Oh, interesting.
Well, what are we missing?
We're not, it's what he's missing. His intestines.
I've been lieutenant for less than a week, and there's already some game-playing, sick-as-fuck serial killer for me to catch.
Technically, he's not a serial killer.
Takes through.
Killing involves the murder
4?
of several people in 3 or more separate events.
Wow.
I called the conference for this afternoon, and I'm working on the statement.
Well, Morgan's going to make the statement.
So
Morgan is the new face of this department, Maria.
I'm still.
The old face.
Wow. He just slammed her, man.
Why the fuck would I lead a press conference? Isn't that your thing?
Usually, yes, but I made a strategic decision to put you in the spotlight. It'll give the public.
What is she playing this for? He said, you're not doing it. She's doing it. She's going in like, I made the decision to put you in there.
The shooting was over 2 weeks ago.
How am I supposed to find time to go to a therapist?
Figure it out. You're a liability until you get cleared.
Mm-hmm.
You just might want to dress a little more professional.
What's wrong with the way that I dress?
I mean, you kind of look like you're
What? A detective?
going to hoedown.
He's from the north.
Where should I put the medical examiner's report for the
Look at how everybody else is dressed.
Why don't we have our second date right now?
Little makeout session in the women's bathroom.
I was thinking some show and tell in the evidence room.
Even better.
She just wants more and more stuff. What is she doing? Is she weird and just likes collecting it? Is she trying to sell it? Like, what is it with all this evidence?
The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are described in Revelation 6. As for the 7 snakes murder, Revelation 13. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a serpent rise out of the sea, having 7 heads.
That's...
The 2 murders, they happened 5 days apart. The difference between 1237 and 1242 is
Quinn, Batista, round up any end times fanatics that might have criminal records. Let's find this doomsday killer.
One interesting thing here with Debra is I actually really like this version of Debra. You'll notice at this point, anything having to do with work and meetings and her talking, no profanity whatsoever. Before, when she was just a detective and talking about cases and talking back and forth with people, profanity all over the place. It's very uncommon that somebody that has a trait like she does of just like, she just swears. I mean, it's just part of her language. It's not that she's trying to be offensive. It's just what she talks like would change so drastically. You know, like how she just said, let's find this killer. Normally there'd be a couple profanities in there. And they've totally cleaned that up, which to me is weird. I just wouldn't see her be this refined this quickly, but we'll see if she keeps it up.
Soon we'll start to understand what we're... I got it. She's pretty.
Who?
The waitress. You've been staring at her. But we really have to stay focused.
He's like a regular guy that wants to have a regular life.
I think she likes me.
Hey, Trav, can I get you anything
Trav.
else? Yeah?
Thank you.
Trav. She does like you. She says Trav.
I thought religion was supposed to be comforting, but swarms of locusts, bowls of wrath. Why would anybody want to believe this stuff?
I think people see this a little out of context when it comes to the Bible. It's the final book of the Bible. It's talking about end times. You know, it's the same as people describing the death of Jesus, you know, on the cross and how he suffered the way he did and the way the ending was. Nobody loves that idea, but it's what had to happen in order for him to rise, disappear from earth, only to come back to earth, mind you, to a bunch of people. So dies, disappears, and then starts appearing in different places to different people at different times to prove I have disappeared, gone, and come back down to earth. Same with Revelation. This is something that's describing what the end of the world would be. Nobody loves it. It's not a wonderful thing. It's not, oh my gosh, this is great. But it's a very dramatic look. I know it seems like somebody would be on mushrooms that would have this vision, but it's a dramatic look at it's going to be the collision of good versus evil, and Satan is going to be allowed to be all of Satan he wants to be, and this earth is going to be at war, and good eventually wins, but it's a picture. And so, yeah, nobody loves this, but it's a description of what could happen.
Be honest. Professional or stupid?
I love it. It's great.
professional.
Perfect.
You'll figure it out. You always do.
Quinn used to say that when I was in meltdown mode.
He saw you in meltdown mode and he still wanted to marry you?
Poop explosion.
Aw.
Keep an eye on him while I'm down in the laundry room.
Is Tommy still upset?
Yeah, it's probably just a bug, but I can take him to the doctor tomorrow.
Poor guy.
Wish I could make it all better.
I know.
I guess there are some things even daddies can't fix.
That's the truth. It's a helpless feeling as a parent sometimes. Just gotta love them while they're sick.
I just want to let you know I'm taking off, all right?
All right.
Dex, what's up?
What's up?
So you headed off to class?
So,
You really take care of these guys.
Yeah, well, you know, God's taking care of all of us. Here you go, your estimate. Again.
We're tracking this killer. We think he's reenacting scenes from the book of Revelation.
That 4 horsemen case from the news, yeah? Lord have mercy. Saying it's in the name of God. The devil is busy.
no kidding.
But if faith makes people do such crazy bullshit, what's the point of having it?
It's human nature. You gotta believe in something. I mean, haven't you ever had a problem so big that you just couldn't handle it on your own?
Yeah.
Faith, man, you put it in the wrong things, fuck you up.
I will say this too, that many times I believe God allows us to recover from, escape from, or get out of situations that otherwise could have been really harmful or detrimental, so we can be used to do some really great things in the world. And, you know, there's opportunities. So he also allows us to really make some poor choices and still have opportunity to recover from those and to do really great things in the world, because we are vessels to spread that message. So it also can be that Dexter's been through all of what he has and done what he's done, which isn't great stuff, but is able to he's able to have an opportunity to still change, to still be different. That's what I believe. I don't know all about Dexter because I'm at this episode right now, but I do believe in that. And there's people in the Bible. Look at David in the Bible, King David, one of the greatest men ever in history of the Bible and leadership. And he did lots of things that he shouldn't have done, but God kept favoring him. And so there's times we have tragedy and we can't explain it. There's times that we recover from things and we can't explain it.
You ready for the press conference?
Yeah, I'm just practicing my statement.
You want some honest advice?
I guess.
Have a conversation. You're not a formal person, so a formal statement could come off as insincere.
So you're saying I should just
Wing
be
it?
myself?
Exactly.
Never know when she's setting her up or not.
Maybe if I want answers about this killer, his work deserves a second look.
I'm not liking her because I think she's using him.
There's a prosthetic hand for auction on
There it
buythistreasure.com.
is.
Says it's from the ice truck killer investigation.
There it is. She's selling it.
No, it's gotta be fake. The only people with access to our evidence room are police employees and interns.
Roller girl.
Ryan? Oh, shit.
Gosh.
You stole the hand from the ice truck killer evidence and sold it online? Chain of custody is sacred. Get out. We're done.
But the same Alpha and Omega signature was found at both crime scenes, isn't that right?
Come on, Deb, don't
No
go
comment.
into meltdown mode now.
No comment. I can talk more later.
Actually, yes, we believe that's our killer signature. So if you
Don't say it.
I'm not into politics and I don't care about press conferences or public opinion. All I care about is catching the fucker that did this.
Oh. Here we go.
Is it me or does our captain look happy our lieutenant just shit the bed?
Yep.
It's not you.
She's loving it.
Please tell me it wasn't that bad.
That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad.
Is that like Guerta's necklace?
I seriously hate you right now.
Deb, hold on a sec. I'll be right there.
Sun's temperature is 104. We
Oh no.
need you to sign that parental consent.
It's gonna be okay, right?
We'll do everything we can.
The doctors take good care of you, okay?
Yeah, can I pick it up tomorrow? I'm at St. Peter's with my son.
Oh, is everything okay?
Oh, hate that.
Just finish up your frita so we can head back to the station.
We'll already be on the way if you let me eat in the park.
No way.
The T-tops. Norma.
Fucking waste of an afternoon.
You got a little like cilantro or something in there.
Cilantro.
Is this yours?
It belonged to the kid that sold me the car. Not having a midlife crisis. What's wrong with this car? I think it's cool.
Look at Quinn. Oh my
Put
gosh.
that shit away. We're cops. We're on-duty cops.
It's not like we're gonna hear back from dispatch.
See, here's Quinn. This is the old Quinn.
I haven't smoked that shit since I was 16.
Exactly, Grandpa. Don't you want to be cool?
These two are nothing but trouble at this point. Quinn's looping him in with him. They're gonna get called to a scene. Watch.
We got Jeremiah Allen's address.
Jeremiah who?
The guy, the preacher.
Right. Awesome.
Where's my hat?
Oh, these guys.
Once the appendix bursts, the complication rate rises to 59%.
Maybe you should get off the internet. For public opinion, all I care about is catching the that did this.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
That's more like our...
I'm gonna go to the cafeteria, see if anything's edible. Any takers?
I'll browse.
Maybe you'll pray for him.
If he's gonna be okay, not being able to protect him.
Sometimes you just gotta
Surrender.
People used to talk to me about God, man. It used to make me want to punch him in their face. I used to believe in something else.
What?
Same as you, my dad. When I was growing up, my dad was a real popular guy. Everybody knew him. They used to call him Mister.
Mister.
He was always working, but I never really knew what he did. So one day I asked him, I said, Daddy, what do you do? Whatever I want, whatever I need. My dad is standing right there behind me with a pistol in his hand, and he shoots him in the face. Killed him. My dad just calmly picks me up, walks to the car, drives off slowly, and he says, "You did a good job."
The twitching.
I'm just looking at him. I'm thinking to myself, okay, when I get a chance, I'm going to tune this motherfucker up. We get yard time, and I'm following him. And he goes into the chapel. Dexter, all I know is that when I let that man go, I had never felt that good about nothing in my life.
I'm gonna grab some coffee.
Man, what a story. That was a really good monologue there. And a depiction personally. This is a personal decision, but a personal story of, I don't know what happened there, but I do know in the middle of me trying to end someone's life, a light came in, it caught my attention. And when I just didn't want to do this anymore. And when I let go of this man, I've never felt the same. And it's much like the story of Saul, who became Paul, and the Bible wrote a lot of the New Testament. But Saul was in the Old Testament. Saul, before he became Paul, was he was a persecutor of Christians, wanted to kill Christians. Anybody who had that faith belief, laughed, mocked, killed, did all of that. Horrible person. And one day in the desert was, stricken with the light of Jesus, where Jesus said, Paul, why do you persecute me? Why do you do this? Follow me. It blinded him. And he felt it at that point. And he said, you need to go here. You need to talk to this man. And Paul, was hated by all the people who had faith. And so he from then on, he was blinded until he saw, now I'm forgetting the name of the guy I had to go see. And that guy was like, I don't want to be the one to talk to Saul, man. That dude's hated by everybody. I'm going to be the conspirator of this thing. But he did. And his faith totally changed. And Saul became Paul. And he became the most faithful Christian ever in terms of follower of Jesus, and wrote most of the New Testament. And the story behind that is God uses people who've been through some horrible things for greater good. And sometimes we just have to pay attention to when we see the light, whatever the light is. That could be a situation. For me with Dexter, that can be a Harrison thing of seeing what matters most, Dexter, your boy, raising your boy and being there with your boy and giving him all of you that you can. And when he talked about the dad and using him, I thought, well, this is just like Harry. I'm a full believer that Harry used Dexter, took advantage of Dexter's vulnerability in the name of, I'm trying to help you be a better person and not get in really bad trouble. I'm going to try to help you. But I think he used him for his own ego and for his own feel good to teach and train him, and like a protege in a way. I felt that way about kind of situations like Tiger Woods in golf, where his dad trained him to be the greatest golfer in the history of the world, which he became, only to the ultimate demise and devastation of his life. His dad was a womanizer and just trained him and showed him exactly how to do that. So I digress, but I think there are opportunities where we can see the light. It's not always just a bright light that shines in our face, though, but it's a situation maybe. Nescafe. The old school coffee machines.
Just let him be okay. Please let him be
Yeah, there's the prayer.
I don't know how this works, but if there's something I need to do in return, I'll do it.
Okay.
Wouldn't believe how many times that actually happens. That just breaks my heart. We've been in situations with both our boys in the hospital, honestly, hoping they survive. They were little bitty. And it is the most helpless feeling. And I don't know how people, without any faith can do it. But you know how it works? You know how prayer works? It's conversation. You just have a conversation. All God wants is for you to talk to him. It's okay if you're angry. It's okay if you're confused. It's okay if you're don't believe. Just speak. Just talk. So ironic how that cup falls, right? He's like, okay, do you get it? Do you hear me? The cup falls. Because, man, when things happen and you're helpless and you can't fix your son like that, it's very scary and helpless if you've got nothing to lean on and that power that's greater. Humans will let you down. If your faith is all in a human, they will let you down. We're human. We make mistakes and but that prayer was a genuine prayer there. That was a prayer. This is twisted F-ups here, man. These people are messed up. Bad.
Going out with that woman, aren't you?
Her name is Erin.
Don't hurt her.
No, we were given free will for a reason, Travis. You can do whatever you want.
That isn't a burden. I don't know what is.
As long as you're willing to accept the consequences God gives you.
This guy is so messed up.
It's just dinner. I'll be back home by 10.
And your parents, are you close?
They died when I was 14. Car wreck.
I am so sorry.
My sister pretty much raised me after that.
Poor thing.
She kind of has a Rita look.
You guys are really lucky that you had each other.
That's a normal person, bro, and you're not normal. Well, that progressed quickly. He's watching. That's just so weird. Brother Sam, staying around for a while. It's the hardest thing waiting in hospitals like that.
Kid's a champ. Made it through with flying colors.
Oh, thank God.
Wow.
Thank you so much, doctor.
My pleasure. They're taking him up to recovery now. You can see him in a few minutes.
He's never felt so helpless.
Thanks for staying. You didn't have to.
Not a problem. I wanted to. I'm glad little man is all right.
Little man.
Thank God.
That's just an expression.
It's a reality.
Another marvel of modern science.
Yeah, you put your faith in God, I put my faith in science.
It's cool. We don't have to believe in the same thing, but...
It's so funny. He wasn't putting his faith in science at the coffee machine. You put your faith in science, it's like, well, there's a doctor. It's scientific. They go do this procedure. Everything works fine. Then there's nothing to worry about. Like they say, if you're going to worry, why pray? If you're going to pray, why worry? Pick one. But Dexter's not being totally honest here. He was not having faith in science at the coffee machine. He was having fear that the science might not work. The faith in God is, no matter what happens to my son, I am grateful to have had the time with my son that I have. I'm grateful to have the life that I have. And I'm trusting that this has all a meaning, whether he's okay or not okay. All of us want everybody to be okay and everybody to live wonderful lives and everybody to have amazing experiences and relationships. All of us want that. It doesn't happen. We are in a broken world. We are in a world where there is evil. We're in a world where bad things happen. And we have decisions to make ourselves, whether we choose to walk into some of those. And it's an accident in this case. Whether my son survives or not, am I going to still have faith? Because if I just have faith contingent on whether my son survives, that's not real faith. That's you do for me, and then I'll believe. The real point to God is I'm going to believe, and I'm going to trust that you give me what I need to handle in my life. And if I am tragically broken because I lose my son, I'm going to trust that you give me the strength, the comfort, and the compassion, the care, and the love that I need to get through it and to make it and to see a meaning behind it. So it's very hard because faith is a belief in something you cannot prove. And in this case, he's just saying, yeah, the science works out every time. Well, then why'd you go to the coffee machine and almost break down?
You may say, I can't prove that God exists, but you can't prove he doesn't.
Like that, Brother Sam. Jar it. Infomercial in the background.
I've been getting calls about it all night.
I did, sir. Let me just say that I am truly deeply...
Everybody loves my new spark plug of a lieutenant.
Oh, boy.
Well, I was just trying to get the
You know, I took a big risk when I promoted you, Morgan. I took a lot of crap from a lot of people. But today you've made me very, very proud. Your dad would have been proud, too.
And I don't trust him.
Keep up the good fucking work.
Don't give her a license to do that. Like, that's just not helpful.
You guys want to go in my office? Tell me what you've been up to.
They're got the munchies because they've been smoking weed.
Really upped my professional factor.
They're gonna end up together, aren't they? They're gonna end up together.
Found this on a Google search for a revelation expert.
Bingo.
The post end on the day of our very first crime scene.
He got accused of stealing an ancient sword.
Like the one Masuka thinks our killer could have used in both murders?
Just like that.
Hmm.
According to medieval legend, this one belonged to John the Revelator, the guy who actually wrote Revelation.
Looks like we just found our #1 person of interest. Good job.
Thank you.
I hope he didn't come in and get the girl. Oh my gosh. Oh.
This is the best thing for her.
Oh, this is so terrible.
She's part of God's plan now.
This is terrible.
Looks like your prayers were answered.
Prayers.
I was desperate.
Hey.
You think it's doomsday?
Could be, and we might have a suspect.
A middle-aged professor.
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything, but if that's work, you should go.
But Harrison...
Harrison is sound asleep.
Man, she sure is available to him a lot to care for him.
There's blood.
There's blood.
I'll be there. Call me the minute he wakes up.
I will.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
I was drawn to science out of curiosity. Any questions I had, the answers were already...
Mm-hmm.
But even science is never certain, and there are some things even science can't explain.
Yep.
And while I don't believe in an unseen hand creating his own tableau, I do believe I don't have all the answers.
I appreciate that, Dexter.
What do we got?
Blood.
Blood.
And fucking fish.
Catch of the day.
There's the sign.
Dex, where are you going?
Over here. Check this out.
Oh, blood. I better move that tape even further. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
No!
Kill number 3. It's official. He's a serial killer.
Wait, everybody. Listen.
What the hell is that?
It's coming from over here.
Locust. Locust, you son of a bitch! Oh yeah. There's the plagues.
Locusts.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Dude, there's the guy.
I'm not looking at Debra's middle-aged professor. Is this doomsday number 2? But that's not the look of a murderer. That's the look of a man with true faith. I've seen it before on Brother Sam.
Oh, wow. I'm blown away at this point. I cannot believe they sit there and watched a live murder take place right in front of their own eyes. And she went up angelic angel sacrifice right in front of them. And the locusts are released. Plague, revelation. Oh my gosh, I can't believe right in front of them. And they killed her. I mean, not on purpose, but they killed her because they stepped through the trap. How does that go down in the police? Like, who gets charged for that? Like, what? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And that dude's just standing there enjoying it, relishing in it. And hopefully Dexter sees that he's the guy and we need to go talk to this guy. And I think he's going to just kind of not say anything. He's going to pull him to the side. I think he's going to go chat with him and say, I noticed you there. What was that all about? I want to learn more about faith. way to the professor is through that guy. This is blowing my mind. I was kind of wondering how crazy this was gonna get, but the fact that it went right there with that scene that they've never had happen before in Dexter history is right in front of them, and they're following along with Revelation, and out come the locusts. Faith with God. Show me a sign, I'll do whatever it takes. Cup falls, all of it. Remember, it's not real therapy. It's just Tom breaking down Dexter. Please join me on this ride. If you want help, get help. You deserve help. Leave your comments and join us on Patreon. The ride is full and long there. It is great. It is unedited. Over on Patreon VIP tier. Check it out. Never forget mental health matters. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.